Hey guys, Zone's here. I'm here with ACW. He's back from Grand Showdown in Missisauga, I think, in Canada. Set 16. Placed a nice top 8, and we're gonna go over what deck he's playing. What do you got? Anything you got to say right now, Mr. ACW?
No, let's get right into it.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna adjust the camera here a little. No, we don't do any outtakes here. Alrighty. So yeah. Just in the center of the mat, just go over the cards on your list.
So.
Oh, that's got a little bit of glare. Can you move that over a little to the right? Perfect. Yeah,
Here's guidance.
Mm-hmm.
Right. 3 copies of Sukuna.
Yep. Sakuna, Brave and Small. I'm set for.
3 copies of Cheshire Cat.
Yeah.
We got 2 copies of Lily.
Okay, that's the new one, right?
Yep, new Lily. 2 copies of Baby Carbuncle.
Then there's set 16 card. Very cool. You got the promo foiling.
Yep, 3 copies of Shamu.
Shamu and Shama. Posh Felines. UArt, of course. Oh, okay. Nice. Another shiny card. Which one is this one?
Resolve the Nine-Tailed Fox. It's second spell. There's a piece of tape here because I'm taking one out, or I'm thinking about taking one out and probably.
Yeah.
Obviously,
well, as long as it's not marked during the game, you know? Okay, and what else?
3 copies of Sekka.
Sekka, Fate-Bound Fox. You got it. Yep. Already spoiling a little of the Evo deck there, but yeah.
Favorite card, Chipper Skipper.
Yeah,
knows how
guy's
much
signature card.
I've used this. Yep.
Uh-huh.
You
got one of her best friends there.
Alice, yep. And her other best friend, 3 copies of Fina.
Dynamite Daredevil. Yep. Alrighty.
3 Alice, 3 Fina. And into some of the core parts of the Beast package that wasn't already seen yet. We have 3 copies of Windflower Tiger. Searches for 3 copies of Salvia Panther.
Right, yeah. Pretty good.
And then we have the 3 copies of Piersai.
Yeah. Good Evo deck package.
And lastly, 1 copy of Spinaria.
Alrighty, and let's go over the Evo deck. Nice and 40, you like to see it?
Yep. I'm running 3 copies of Sukuna.
Okay.
Evo.
Yep.
Let's do the 2 copies of Chipper Skipper.
Yeah.
Got 2 copies of Sekka Advance.
Sekka, what is that, Ninefold Blaze?
Yep. The Advance card. Yep. 1 copy of Salvia Panther Evolved. And 2 copies of Piersai Evolved.
Nice. Okay. Can you go over what are some of the cards you look for in your mulligans?
Sure.
What's your opening strategy? What's your
So the idea of this deck is to try to rush down the opponent as soon as possible, by turn 5 or turn 6. So I definitely want to build a wide board. Chipper Skipper is almost always going to be a card that if I see, I'm going to keep in hand. And Sekka does help dig for a Chipper Skipper. So I'd say any hand with either of these 2 will be good. But even then, just for opening up 1-drops, Cheshire is always a solid play. You do want to see some beast cards in hand.
Yeah.
In order to just chip out some, swing out some early damage. And
I get it. Chip out.
yeah. And Alice is always great to see early so that we draw some more cards.
Alrighty, and you choose first or second with this deck. Answer carefully. I'm just kidding.
So originally, I really like going second, but because of all the low cost Evos, I can come out early. But going first does give me a bit of an advantage, getting a wide board early. Both are fine, but it really comes down to also denying the opponent the ability to go first.
Gotcha. So. All right, and I think you got a top 8. What are some? Do you have any notable cards that really surprised you how they performed, or just cards that did really well that you think would be good for people to consider?
So
what would you do differently with this deck if you could run it back again?
So I think in terms of deck building, there were some flex options. I think definitely in terms of the Evo deck, one of the big questions I was running into was, do I run 2 Sekka Advanced and 2 Chipper Skipper, or 1 Sekka Advanced and 3 Chipper Skippers?
Right.
The reason is because Sekka is a good card. Having that turn 4-play that allows you to basically hit a card for 5 and get a 5/5 on board is really strong. And I think one of the biggest reasons to run Sekka was really against Thief, because banishing 3 cards from your cemetery basically sets back a Thief's player early game by maybe I'd say like 3/4 of a turn. It's not really a full turn, but it does set them back a good amount. So that's why I ran 2. Unfortunately, I didn't see that much Thief showing in Canada, and there was actually an opportunity for me to evolve Chipper Skipper 3 times, which could have made a difference, but against Abyss in particular.
Yeah.
But I'd say overall with this, we run pretty low to the ground. One big reason of running 3 Sukuna Evo, here we see, is there's a lot of times when you can evolve Sukuna. Going first, sometimes it's a valid play to going second,
I think you mean.
Yeah, going second, sometimes it's a valid play, just play Sukuna, pay that Evo point, and then swing phase for 2. And if she sticks, that's another 2 damage next turn. That really helps bring your opponent, my opponent, closer to like 13, 10 to 13 health, which is around that lethal range for some pretty nasty beast plays. Around turn 5, 6, or 7. And then additionally, because
we're getting a bit rowdy. It's all good. I think that's a good sign to close up our discussion. I don't mean to cut you off. Just go a little faster. Because you honestly, they're louder than you right now, which is fine. Yeah.
All right. And some of the finishers, I'll just say, some of the finishers of the game around turns 5, 6, or 7 are to try to find, I guess, a combo 5 turn. Using a couple of these 1-drops. It could look like playing Cheshire Cat, and then bouncing it with Windflower Tiger. This costs 3. Right now, and then because Windflower Tiger finds one of these, Salvia Panther is really valuable, because when you bounce another beast card other than Salvia Panther, you can play it for 1. And then on that same turn, if you happen to have Nature's Guidance or a Carbuncle, so here's a Carbuncle.
Yeah, look at this guy. He's like laying out a Yu-Gi-Oh combo here.
Alrighty. You can reuse Salvia Panther, that same card, after swinging. So there have been games where I've swung with a Salvia Panther and maybe another 1 or 2 in my hand for a total of 3 or 4 times, and that's 3 damage each time if your opponent doesn't have a ward.
Alrighty.
Zones loves to brag about Salvia Panther's special ability. What was it? Special ability?
Secret effect.
Secret effect. There we go. She runs a 4/3, and she does get to bounce a 3 cost or less back to her hand, back to the opponent's hand. So that's great for moving some wards, or even just some targets that you definitely don't want to stick, like an Arcus.
Okay. I think we're running up to like the 10-minute mark.
Okay.
No, I'm just look. This is we're doing. You don't have to yap that much, but it sounds like you're really getting into it. So, alrighty. So I think we should do any shout outs here on your part. Let me put this back to you.
Locals, we have right now I'm at Lumius in Brooklyn. Great store, great employees, and we also have Card Quest in Queens and also New York City. So those are the card shops.
My way to dox us. I'm just kidding.
I didn't say.
All right, let's say hi to the crowd at Lumius too. Hey guys. Hey, you probably heard them in the rest of the video. Thank you, Lumius, for letting us do this here and hosting our locals tonight. Oh, and they're out of camera now. Alrighty. And check out their Pokemon plushes and all of that. Alrighty. Thanks for joining us. This is a very experimental thing. We'll see how the video comes out. It's going to look pretty rough, but thank you for showing me your deck on my playmat. I'm just messing. ACW, if that's even your real name. Have a good one, guys.